A man bonded and made love with his ghost wife for this shocking reason. If you want to know what it is, stay till the end as we find out together. The movie begins with a couple in their bedroom. The husband, Lou, was fast asleep, while his wife, Stephanie, was wide awake, lost in deep thought. Suddenly, she woke her husband at that ungodly hour and asked if he still loved her. Shocked, Lou tried to brush off the question, but Steph seemed very serious. He eventually responded that he loved her. Steph refused to believe him, stating that he had been distant. He no longer spent time with her, looked at her with disgust, and made her feel unwanted. Because of this, she believed he had fallen out of love with her. Frustrated as the argument continued, Lou excused himself to go and use the bathroom. While peeing in the bathroom, he vented his frustration to himself. After 7 years of marriage, his wife was asking if he loved her. Who does that? Just as he turned to leave, Steph suddenly appeared behind him, startling him. She began pouring out her bitterness and frustration. She felt neglected. After carrying their child and bearing the loss, she was left with scars and still struggled to love herself. Yet he no longer looked at her with love. Already exhausted by the drama, Lou tried to speak, but words failed him, so he walked away. Steph followed immediately, raising her voice at him. Lou moved to the living room to get some space, but Steph continued nagging him at 2 a.m. There, Lou angrily expressed his pain. After stressing all day at work to provide for the family, he still came home to be questioned by his brilliant barrister wife. This left Steph speechless as Lou walked away to the kitchen, but she followed him again, still nagging and raising her voice. Steph then demanded that he tell her he loved her because she no longer felt it from him. She asked if he was having an affair with his secretary, which was why he had fallen out of love with her. She complained that he never touched her, even when she stood naked in front of him, and that he only wanted her when he was desperate. Deeply tired and frustrated, Lou finally told her the truth. He said that whenever he looked at her for too long, he remembered the pain, leaving her confused. She asked what he meant, wondering if it was about the deal involving his company, but Lou refused to say anything. She continued ranting. Later, she went behind him and held him tightly, pleading with him to speak. She reminded him of the promises he made while she was pregnant with their son, Clinton. Lou then confessed how she once made him the happiest man in the world, and that there was nothing she could ever do to make him stop loving her. This made Steph smile, filled with love. They shared a lovely moment together. But back in the present, Lou, now in tears, said nothing and walked to the kitchen to make tea, with Steph following behind him. Frustrated, Steph demanded that he speak up so she could at least know where she stood in his life. Lou reassured her that he was not the cause of her frustration or depression. In that moment, Steph angrily smashed a raw egg on him, and everything went silent. Later, Lou went to the bedroom to change his clothes, and Steph joined him. She confessed how much she missed him, the way he held her, the way they bathed together, and how he had completely shut her out of his life. This was deeply affecting her. She believed he no longer loved her because her body had changed after giving birth to their son. Lou responded that it was not about her body. He loved her for who she was, not how she looked, and that everything was not always about her. He asked her to be honest and tell him exactly what she wanted. Steph pleaded that she wanted her husband back because she felt they were breaking apart. Lou finally opened up. He revealed that 7 years earlier, before their wedding, he had seen her at a lounge with her ex, kissing him. Steph was shocked and immediately tried to explain, but Lou refused to listen. He said the memory never left his mind, but he kept silent because he loved her. Steph asked why he still married her and took care of her despite carrying such a heavy burden. Lou assured her again that he loved her, which was why he married her. This left Steph confused. She called him ridiculous and childish, and soon they fell into another heated argument, raising their voices at each other. As the disagreement continued into the living room, Steph finally told him the truth about what really happened. While she was out with her friend, she ran into her ex. He hugged her and forced a kiss on her, but she immediately pushed him away, scolded him, and showed him her engagement ring to prove she was already engaged. She explained that if Lou truly saw them that day, then he must have also seen how it ended. She added that this incident could not be the real reason for his behavior and accused him of still hiding something from her. Overwhelmed, Lou walked away, leaving Steph devastated and exhausted. Hours later, Steph joined him in the bedroom. Quietly, she reminded him of the moments when they made love passionately and how he used to treat her then. She went down on her knees, pleading with him to touch her again, just to make her feel loved. But Lou could not. Even when she tried to kiss him forcefully, he stopped her. Steph was overwhelmed and heartbroken, wondering why he seemed to hate her. Deeply moved, Lou confessed that he was scared. Anytime he touched her, he was reminded of everything they once shared and lost, and it completely shut him down. Steph became emotional and speechless as she watched him go to bed. He pleaded that she needed rest, and she later joined him in bed. There, Lou opened up again, this time about their son. He explained how traumatizing it was to see his son lying on the ground, fighting for his life. At first, he thought he had moved past it, but the memory never left him. Confused, Steph asked what their late son, Clinton, had to do with their broken marriage. Lou then accused her of neglecting their son when he needed her the most, saying she was always too busy for him. Steph tried to understand, confused by the accusations. First, it was about her body, then her ex, and now their son. She then recalled a painful memory from when their son was still alive. That morning, Lou was leaving for work, and Steph walked him out. Just then, the maid informed them that Clinton's inhaler was finished. Shocked, Lou asked how that was possible, because he had made sure there were inhalers everywhere in the house. The maid explained that Clinton often went out without returning with his inhaler. Lou immediately asked Steph to get a new one, and she promised she would before leaving. After Lou left for work, Steph called the maid, scolded her for reporting the issue to her husband, and warned her never to do so again before returning to her room. Later that day, Clinton was seen coughing uncontrollably and eventually collapsed on the floor. Not long after, Lou arrived home happily, unaware of what awaited him. Inside the house, he found his son lying lifeless on the ground. In panic, he called out for the inhaler, only to realize that Steph had not gotten it. Confused and terrified, he rushed Clinton to the hospital. Back in the present, Lou blamed Steph for their son's death, accusing her of always working and neglecting her home. In shock and disbelief, Steph stood up, grabbed the car keys, and walked away in the early hours of the morning. Shortly after, Lou came downstairs looking for her but found no trace of her. Many hours later, growing impatient over her disappearance, Lou heard a knock at the door. To his surprise, it was Steph standing right in front of him. He felt relieved and happy to see her. As they sat together, they had a calm and understanding conversation. Lou admitted he thought she had left him, but Steph assured him that she tried to, yet could not, because they still had so much to do together. They reminisced about the first night they spent together, laughing, talking, and confessing how much they missed each other. Steph pleaded that they return to how they used to be. They poured out their true emotions, apologized to each other, and promised to work on their marriage. Moments later, as they spent time together, they continued recalling their happy memories, including how Steph stopped practicing as a barrister after the death of their son. They shared a heartfelt conversation, bonding and reconnecting once again. Later, they went to the poolside where Steph expressed her pain. She explained how she had made so much effort just to be seen and desired by her husband, yet all her efforts seemed useless. At that moment, she feared she had lost him. Lou apologized and confessed that he never stopped loving her. He blamed himself for not communicating properly, believing that if he had spoken earlier, things would not have escalated. As they sat together, they shared an emotional kiss, confessing how deeply they loved each other. At that moment, Lou excused himself, saying he needed to do something inside, and promised to return shortly, leaving Steph looking at him strangely. Lou went into the kitchen, made tea, and brought it back for them. As they sat sipping their tea, talking and laughing, Steph praised Lou, calling him the best husband she had ever had, and promised she would never leave him. Once again, they expressed their feelings for each other, rekindling and strengthening their love. Back inside, wrapped in each other's arms, Lou asked if they could start all over again. Steph reminded him that they already had. In that moment, emotions took over. They kissed passionately, and later made love. Eventually, they fell asleep until dawn. Later, Lou woke up, but to his surprise, Steph was not lying beside him. Curious and uneasy, he began calling out her name. He searched the bedroom and almost every corner of the house, but she was nowhere to be found. He noticed the house was neatly arranged and clean, yet Steph was still not home. As he kept searching without success, panic slowly set in. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. It was the police. They told Lou they needed to ask him a few questions. They handed him his car keys, which left him shocked and confused about how they got them. They asked to come inside so they could explain everything properly. Little did Lou know that what he was about to hear would completely shatter him. The police informed him that his wife had been involved in a hit-and-run accident and that her body was found at a junction around 3:02 a.m. Lou was stunned. He refused to believe them, insisting that he had been with his wife not long ago, that they talked, drank tea, and even made love. The officers were shocked because, according to them, his wife was already dead. Desperate to prove them wrong, Lou ran back into the house, calling Steph's name. She was nowhere to be found. He searched every nook and cranny of the house, but there was no sign of her. In that moment, the truth dawned on him. He had been with his wife's ghost. Broken and devastated, he collapsed as the police tried to comfort him, asking him to come later to give his statement when he was in a better condition. Lou did not know what to feel. He felt as though he was going mad. He blamed himself for not communicating earlier when they were arguing and believed his actions had led to his wife's death. He ran back to his room, leaving the police confused. Inside the room, Lou broke down in tears, replaying every moment he shared with Steph. Some of the things she had said earlier now made sense, and the realization haunted him deeply. Steph had died after leaving the house, but because she was restless, her spirit returned to make peace with Lou. She succeeded. They forgave each other, restored their love, and found closure. With that, Steph could finally rest in peace. This story teaches the importance of communication, forgiveness, and emotional presence in relationships. Unspoken pain, assumptions, and silence can destroy love, while honest conversation can heal even the deepest wounds. Love should be expressed while there is still time, because tomorrow is never guaranteed. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe for more latest interesting Nigerian movies from us. See you next time.